right, let's see if that worked. All right, live on YouTube. All right, so we're live everywhere, even on Twitter right now. Also, I know I just realized I have not even looked at my Twitter. So in case I have any like comments, I'm sorry, but it's not easy to read the comments on that place. All right, there we go. Just plugged it in. Let me see. Comparing it with your OLED right now, let me see. The screen size is huge. Dude, I don't even have an OLED. My other Switch I have is the other. Yo, what up, Crip? How you doing, dude? The other Switch that I have is the OG Switch. All right, there we go. Okay, perfect. Yo, wait, what the heck? Who just followed? Twix, dude, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, bro. How you doing, by the way? How's life? How's everything treating you? You getting a Switch at all? You getting a Switch? Also, if anyone's got a Switch too, dude, once I get this done, I bang this video out real fast. I'm ready to clap cheeks for a bit. All right, and also too, so again, so whenever I start this video, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna be reading chat a ton. I'm gonna be reading it and stuff too, but yeah, what the hell was that, dude? You said what? Texas was trying to kill you? What the hell was going on with that, dude? Let me see. I love how everyone's just making content about this, dude. Your gallbladder had a very bad reaction to the food. Like it was shutting my butt. What? Brother. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. Dude, I can't believe you had like, that's crazy, bro. What? Are you like, hopefully you're out of the woods on that thing, right? All right, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm just not even gonna worry about reading Twitter chat. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Twitter chat. Okay. Gaming. All right, let me get this on. Go. That's set right. Set correctly. I beg your brain for some questions? Yeah, dude, absolutely. Apostle Hands, what up, man? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I've turned the music down a little bit. Just don't want it to be too distracting for me. Yeah, dude, of course. I mean, I'm always like an open book, man. I'm not here to gatekeep or anything like that. Wait, do we like the light on? Do we want the light on? I don't know if we want the light on or not. Let me see. Maybe I'll do the light off, right? Yeah, I feel like this is fine. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to start this unboxing. All right. I'm going to try and go through pretty much as fast as possible because I want to try and edit this literally while I'm on stream and then upload this bad boy. So let me grab my old... Matsu, that's a great idea. Let me grab my old Switch so I can compare sizes. Also, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this thing. I'm gonna miss that. All right, there we go. Paul, I still know the baddest baddie. Paul is still the baddest baddie you know? Hell yeah. Dude, I still can't read English. W? I literally just fucked that up so bad. Screwed that up so bad. Sorry, I forgot we're on YouTube. My bad. YouTube, please. Don't hate me. I love you guys. You guys are incredible. Why? Okay, there we go. All right, bet. All right, everyone. We're doing some unboxings. We're going to do these real quick. Shoot. You'll need to charge. Need it charged to transfer your data. Which one? What's up, Connor? What's up, Canada? I'll need what charge? This one or this one? I don't know. This one's charged right now too. This one's 100%. I literally just pulled it right off the dock. All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this. Move this probably off to this side. Don't want it to look too cluttered. Actually, we'll do something like that, I think. Or no, I'll just match the angle like that. That actually looks kind of sick. You're all set then? Hell yeah, dude. But thanks for the heads up though. I really do appreciate that. All right. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do an unboxing real quick. Probably gonna do a couple videos, and then I'm gonna edit the unboxing real fast. And then we're gonna throw it up on YouTube. All right, sound cool? And then yeah, so if I'm not reading chat that much, that's the reason. Is that I'm basically just trying to run through this as fast as possible. So don't be upset if I'm not reading. Promise, I'm gonna see everything. Okay. I promise. Then you give me away. Yeah, dude, because I'm Mr. Beast, dog. You get a Switch shoe. You get a Switch shoe. You all get Switch shoes. Exactly. All right, recording. 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 Right? Okay, all right, recording on all things. Bet. All right, I'm gonna turn that down. Cool. All right, here we go. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna read chat a whole ton. I'm gonna read it here and there. But mostly I'm gonna be just trying to bust this thing out because I want to try and go as fast as possible. Get to playing this thing. Do some checking it out. My goal is that hopefully I don't have a whole lot of like open area, but I'm just gonna try and like. If you TTS, honestly, it's not gonna catch it. You could do it. You could do it. Okay. All right. Sweet. Here we go. The day we've all been waiting for years. Okay, maybe not all of us, but I have been. Finally, the Switch 2 is out. I'm going to unbox for you guys and let's check it out. I'm gonna try one other intro. I love gaming. I love consoles, but this one holds a special place in my heart because the last time I got a Switch was during my birthday, whenever it first came out, and now comes out the Switch 2. I am so excited to unbox this thing and check it out with you guys for the first time with it being released. Let's go and unbox this and check it out. And got some accessories, so stay tuned. All right, I don't know. Maybe those are good. We'll see. All right. Doing great. Thank you. That's just too much. I feel like I need... Culture. That look weird? That was kind of weird. Oh, well. All right, we're going to see. Yeah, dude. All right, so here we go. So I actually ended up picking up the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World because you know I got to throw those shells at people. Again, open invitation. If you guys want to lose to me, feel free to come through. I'd love to beat you guys. Maybe I'll bring back Mario Kart Sundays. Who knows? But Switch 2, we got the Mario Kart bundle with it. Super stoked to check this thing out. Actually, I'm coming from the original Switch, by the way, the Animal Crossing edition, the best one that they made. So this is going to be a massive upgrade for me. So if you guys have an original Switch and you don't know if it's worth upgrading to the Switch 2, I'm going to let you know in this video right now. My final thoughts are. All right. And woo, yo, that presentation is sick, dude. I actually love how they have the all blacked out controllers with the splash of color. Genuinely, I think this was such a smart design decision by them. I think it's super neat, but I'm also really like excited to see what they do with these colors in the future and what other colors are going to add and how they'll kind of spice it up, because this just unlocks a whole new world of customization. Honestly, too, these also feel, while I'm actually got them in my hands, all right, these actually feel a little bit heavier than the other ones. I don't know if they genuinely are. It's weird, though. I do love the way that they fit in the hand, though. They really do just feel like my hands kind of fall into it, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel weird at all. They feel actually really comfortable. Not going to lie. But they feel great. I do also like the finish on it. The finish is actually super nice, too. Are they a little bit thinner? Let me see. They might be a little bit thinner. Nah, I'm joking you. Nope. I mean, thinner this way, yes. So that might be what it is that I think this way it's a little bit thinner, but it's a little bit wider, it looks like. Yeah, a tad bit wider. But Joy-Cons, love it. Also, really interesting they didn't drop any different colorways. Not going to lie. All right, and then, so we got the Switch console. All right, and we have, cool, we have the controller attachment. We have a detachable USB-C cable. Wait a minute, dude. Yo, that's actually, hold up. Wait. I think Nintendo's cooking here. You get a detachable USB-C cable. Honestly, dude, this is a massive W. I know it doesn't seem like a crazy thing to upgrade, but genuinely, this is actually such a huge like step in the right direction as far as like how these things should come. Love the fact that they did that. Honestly, super stoked. And then this should be the dock. And that's going to be that. What do I have here? Oh, I got my Mario Kart code download. No, you can't have it. All right, we have some guides there. All right, and then we have the HDMI cable. Pretty standard HDMI cable. Of course, branded Nintendo on it, so they still have that Nintendo branding. Love that. And then also we have the little side things, which these things are actually crazy looking. I wonder if like it's a flexible material. Watch me literally just break this bad boy. But yeah, and then this is going to be the wrist straps for them, which is really interesting. Honestly, I'm glad that they moved to this kind of style. Let me see. Is it snap-on? Oh, wait, I think I know. Okay, so you got to put it from the... Oh, okay, that's cool. From the bottom, and then... How do you disengage it? Oh, that's sick. Okay, wait. This is actually kind of sick, dude. So, you basically... There's a notch at the very bottom right here. So, there's a notch at the very bottom. And you basically just take this, you notch it in, and you clip it in. That is sick. And this honestly feels like a much more complete controller than the other one does, to be honest. The buttons feel nice and tactile. This is kind of weird the way that it's grooved, but I feel like it just fits better. I like this. I like this a lot. This is actually really, really sick. Huge upgrade. Although, you got to let me know, dude, which one are you? Are you left Joy-Con user or are you a right Joy-Con user? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, so back here is a little piece. It's gonna pop that up. It's gonna pop it right out. That's sick, but that thing is on there. Like, that's on there though. That's sick. I like that. Beautiful design to it. 10 out of 10. Love that. Super cool to see the way that they did this. It's just so different than last year, which is nice, or last generation. All right. Let's go ahead and set these aside. All right, we have the console dock. So this actually has, I think, built-in ventilation to it, right? So you get a little built-in ventilation right there, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. You can just take the back off completely, so it's not hinged on like the other one. So if you want to remove it, you can, which is kind of nice. I do feel like the cable management on the last one was kind of a pain in the butt. Right idea, but just poor execution. This feels a lot better. And you have the LAN port. And you have a LAN port built right in to the actual console. And then you have your HDMI in, and you have an AC adapter right there. And then you have your 2 USBs on the side. Nice. Also perforations on the bottom too, so that's kind of neat. And they do go all the way through on some of it. So honestly, probably better airflow for that too, which is nice. Since we're going to be pushing 4K on this bad boy. On a Switch, baby. What year is it again? All right, the moment we've been waiting for. Here we go. All right. There it is. That is the Switch console, dude. That is gorgeous. Yo, I didn't realize there's colors on the inside too. That's actually kind of sick. So that way, I mean, you can still tell which one's the top and the bottom of it, but it's actually really cool they color coded the inside. Again, I think that just adds another layer of customization. So excited to see what they do in the future with that. And then here we go. We got the kickstand. That feels really good. It has enough resistance to where it doesn't feel cheap, but it doesn't feel like it's not too much. You can easily just do it with one hand, which is nice. So that feels really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna love being able to like have it like this, or you can do it like this. Love that new stand. That is incredible. You got the game card slot right here. Oh, I love the way they changed that too. That feels so much better. What? So okay, so unlike the previous model, where it was this like flimsy, like rubbery kind of feeling thing, like it kind of feels really dainty, and honestly it feels like after a while it could just like fall off or get broken. This has like, it's like definitely upgraded. It feels a little bit more pliable, a little bit more flexible, but also they added like that kind of like metal to it. I don't know what the design decision was around that, but it honestly just feels much better, which is nice. Like it just fits so much better. It's more solid. I like that. And then, yo, am I crazy? Where does the SD card go? Am I stupid? Whoa. Turn it on. Not yet, chat. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, the SD card. Okay, so the SD card is actually still underneath this. So here, let me flip it around. And that, again, that's actually pretty sturdy too. I'm just like kind of grabbing that guy right there. Yeah, so it's actually underneath the docks of the stand. So really great way to kind of hide that too. Less visible areas on the port and stuff, which are on the console, which is nice. And then you got that guy right there, which is sick. So, and it's a micro express. Don't forget, micro SD express. Micro SD express. But here we go. Let me just in my console. Last playing Mario Kart. Still gonna be playing Mario Kart. But there we go. So if you guys are coming from the original Switch and you're going to the Switch 2 without going to the OLED, that is a massive difference. And look at the screen clarity too. Like, I mean, I don't even have anything on, but look at the black levels on that compared to this. Like, that's crazy, dude. That is a big difference. And although it's bigger, I feel like they kind of kept the thickness. It's pretty similar. Like in hand, it almost feels like this is thinner because of the way they designed it. Like this has a little bit more like chunky roundness. This one is pretty like, I don't know. I like the roundness they did on this. It feels more sleek. It definitely feels like a much better console. And I love the fact that it's almost edge to edge versus where this one, like you have so much forehead, chin, side, like big upgrade to this one. Big upgrade. Huge. All right. That. And then, of course, last but not least, we have the handle, which is interesting, right? Because the handle used to be made differently to where it could actually caress it when it was going in. But now, I think... Okay, so this one, interestingly enough, does not have the little notch right there. And there... Oh, it's magnetic. It just literally just sucks it right in. Like, watch this. Ready? I'm just going to, like, try and, like, lightly push it in. It's just going to suck it in at some point. Bam. Just sucks it right in. I can't... Okay, you got to use a lot of force to pull that out. Yeah. Like, you have to use a lot. You have to intentionally do that. So it's not like these things are going anywhere. I like it, but I also don't like this, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. For me, I mean, I got some pretty big hands. As you guys can see, again, this is the actual console. I'm literally just gripping this thing. So I got some pretty big hands. But with this, I don't like how you're missing the part right here. Or right here, excuse me. So the part that's literally missing right here just feels so awkward when I'm holding this. So if you're relying on this, I'm not going to lie, this is not nearly as comfortable as like the previous one because you're missing that chunk right there. That's a really weird design. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. Not a big fan of it. So if you're thinking about getting a Pro controller because you don't have one, or you're thinking about, you know, if you have a Pro controller from your previous gen, it will work on this new one. If you're thinking about getting a new Pro controller versus relying on this, I would say this is just more reason to get a Pro controller at this point, because I'm not going to lie, I don't think this is super comfortable. I don't think I'd want to sit here for hours on end using it like this. I'm going to try it this way at some point, but I don't think it'd be that comfortable. All right, let's clean up a little bit. All right, and there's the blue one. Bam, look at that. Wait, should I set this up now? Should I do this later? Well, I don't know if I should set this up in the unboxing video or not, and just do like a first kind of like look at it kind of thing, or if I should do a I don't know, let me see. Oh, dude. Yo, okay, wait. This, okay, like this, Sony is definitely like, I mean, Sony, Jesus. Nintendo is definitely cooking with this, because I'm not gonna lie, pulling this off like this is so satisfying. These magnets, like, I think the magnets alone, just to be able to mess with the magnets, is worth. That is so satisfying to do. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it literally feels like a new fidget toy, for sure. Liv, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the raid. What's going on? Welcome in. Right now, we are doing a live unboxing. I'm actually recording this right now so I can edit it afterwards and get it up as well. We're actually unboxing the Switch 2. We just got the Switch 2, so super stoked for that. How was your stream, by the way? How was your stream? Was it good? Were you slaying in Apex? Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. This feels so weird. I was like, this is gonna be so nice. I actually almost regret buying the controller, but now I just don't like that gap. I really don't. It feels so awkward. I don't know why. But yeah, if you guys don't know Liv, go give her a follow. She's absolutely amazing. She plays a lot of Apex, and she's done some other stuff too, like Roblox, like Dress to Impress and stuff like that too. Liv is a great person. We love her to death. She's fantastic. All right. So, yeah. Also, one thing that's really interesting about this controller that I just realized is like the gap right there. I feel like that's going to drive people nuts. But there's like a slight gap. It's hard to see, but it's like a slight gap. But yeah, so there's like a slight gap right there. All right. So next we're going to go ahead and unbox. Well, first let's go ahead. Fine. Let's go ahead and do this and maybe see if we can get this thing going. Oh, the sound. Wait, hang on. It adds a sound. Listen to this. That is so satisfying, dude. What? Yo, I love this. This is sick. All right. US. Americas. Just agree. Internet setting. I can't show you guys this. Sorry. That's just a weird sound. Time zone. Games wherever, however you want. So talking about changing your play style. Can you connect the AC adapter to the top, which is kind of cool. Honestly, that was one of the biggest designs too. Like again, if you guys use this in desktop mode a lot or like tabletop mode, that right there is almost worth it on its own. That's such a sick like design change. Press and hold to release. Yep. So sick, dude. Select next with the controller removed. If you want to connect to a TV later. Skip, I already know. Choose your style. Update the system. How much is it again? 500 with Mario Kart. I think 450 without. Definitely worth buying Mario Kart. If you're gonna buy Mario Kart, 100% buy the bundle. All right. So while that's doing that, put this aside. Okay. All right. Oh, update is complete already. System transfer. Would you like to? Okay. So now it's asking me if I want to transfer from system to system. Let me do start transfer. If you have a micro SD card, insert it. You can use a micro SD card express to store data. Oh, okay. So it's going to migrate it right now. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. So, all right. So apparently this migration process, all it takes is just the SD card. So I don't know if I can just like, if there's a good, wait, let me at least close all the games. Sleep. Okay. Dude, yeah, if you're coming from the first Switch, this one feels so much better in like every way, dude. Everything about it feels that much better. All right, so we're just going to insert underneath here. Either can't be read or isn't compatible with the Switch 2. Make sure. Oh, so it has. Remove the micro SD card and make sure it's marked. So that's okay. That's a little weird. Also, let me see. Why are you not focusing on the center? All right, so basically, if you don't have an if you don't have a micro SD card express, then you're gonna have to. I don't think you can do the transfer this way. So I literally just put my SD card in. It says it's not compatible, so I might have to skip. Only micro SD card express. Got it. So it has to be express. Skip. First, sign into my Nintendo account. Okay. So first I got to sign into my Nintendo account. Oh, the QR code. Let's see. Right. So I got a confirmation code after scanning it with my phone. So basically, I just scanned it with my phone. I was able to log into my account, put in a code. It sees it. Move this system and the other system closer together. All right, let me put this back first. I wonder if this is going to have enough to hold everything. Whoops. All right. Definitely wasn't supposed to remove the SD card in that, but oh well. Okay. Connect the AC adapter to start downloading data. Oh. All right, let's see if I can do it this way. Do I need to start on both? I mean, do I need both plugged in? Oh my god. Wait. Woo. Yo, this brick is hefty. Okay, wait. I just took this out of the bag because I have to plug this in. This thing is hefty, dude. This thing is hefty. It's got a lot of weight to it. All right, so I think it has to be plugged in next to each other. All right, so I don't know if I need my like I think I need to update my original Switch. Sorry. What's up, Lucy? Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to record a video really fast. So I think I'm just trying to do this update, see if I have the transfer option. I don't know if I'm going to or not. Dude, it is crazy how much better the screen is on the new computer, the new Switch. It's wild. It's a lot. All right, now let me see if that option is there to transfer. Yeah, there it is. Now it's there. Oh my god, I gotta connect both? I literally have to connect both to a freaking AC, man. That's... I might as well try this. Darn it! Alright, hold up. God dang it. Alright, it's downloading. Beep, beep, beep. Alright. There we go. Alright, while my Switch 2 is transferring data from the original Switch to the Switch 2, let's go ahead and unbox a couple of accessories. So these both are kind of new. Technically, yes, the old Switch 2 Pro... Technically, yes, the Switch controller, the old Switch Pro controller will still work on it, but this one does actually have the new C button on it and a couple of other options like the paddle in the back. So in case you play like FPS and stuff like that, that might be worth picking up. But this is probably the newest thing, and the craziest thing is that you can actually get a webcam that helps show you in game in a couple different ways, which is kind of cool. So let's go ahead and check out first the controller. Now, I was on the fence about buying this thing, but I decided to buy it so you guys didn't have to see if it's actually worth it. So make sure you guys throw me a like for that because it's kind of expensive. I'll tell you more about it later. All right, so... Bam. All right, so we got a USB-C, so USB to C, and then, okay. Wait a minute. Yo, this is, okay, this is really light. But it feels amazing. Okay, wait. The finish on this is incredible. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Clean up your mess, by the way. I know you're unboxing and stuff like that, watching this. Make sure you clean up your mess. Whatever mess you made, clean it up. I don't know what it is, but clean it up. Slobs. All right, so here we go. This is the new Pro controller. This is the original Pro controller. So they decided to go with just a straight up matte finish. They still kind of kept that like almost like different design of like the like paddles or the actual like grips and stuff too. But interesting enough, they actually got rid of the texture. So this is actually like textured right here on the grip. This is not. So I will say though, this is really soft. I don't know if these textures made much of a difference, but there's no texture on it. And yo, we actually have a headphone jack at the bottom of this. Okay, wait. So if this is what I'm thinking it is, if you guys are actually able to use your headphones to listen to your Switch while you're playing it, that's actually massive. That's kind of huge. Honestly, if you live at home and you have like kids or a family, or you're trying to be quiet, you're next to your spouse or something like that, don't want to wake anyone up in the house, you can actually just, it looks like you should be able to plug in headphones to this. So that way you can listen to the game while you're playing it with your TV on mute. That's kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. Something I didn't see anyone else call out. But here we go. This is actually, so it's got like this nice little gray color right here on top. USB-C, and then yeah, these are the back paddles right here. So you have GR and then you have GL. So I'm assuming it's like grip right and grip left is my assumption. So other than that though, it feels really nice. It is super lightweight. Joysticks feel really, really good. Like the tension on them is really different. I don't know how to explain it, but the tension's very different. And I feel like the rubber on it is like textured. It's grippy. Like I feel like the rubber on these ones weren't that grippy at first, but it's a little bit more of like a grippy. Like I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but clicks are the same about it. Yeah, I mean all the buttons don't feel that different other than that. But you do have that new C button, which I do believe is. So you do have that new C button, which I do believe is going to be for like your social tab and stuff like that. I believe. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments, or I'll correct myself, one of them one way or the other. All right, sick. Not so sad that I bought that now. I still think that's really cool. I don't have to worry about like playing next to someone or whatever and like, you know, plugging the headphones in. But in case you are worried about waking up someone else, that's a cool feature. All right, so this is the actual webcam. This was added in because now online and also in some local games, you can actually then kind of have your image in there, right? So there's like a Mario Party Jamboree they showed off where you can actually get up and like physically hit stuff by fist bumping, and it's all detected and tracked by the camera. Now, from my understanding, there is a set list of cameras that actually work with the Switch too, but I just want to get this one and try it out and see, you know, like, how is it? Now, obviously it didn't look like picture perfect in the ads, but I still wanted to check it out and see what it's like. All right, and okay, wait, this actually's got some heft to it. I'm not gonna lie. So it's USB-C, so you got a USB-C to C cable on this, which is interesting. So you get C to C, so it can plug into the console directly. That's what it is. Okay, so because I was like, wait a minute, there's no C connection on here. Like there's no USB-C that you can have except for the power delivery. But what it is though is that since the new Switch has the USB-C on top, you plug the camera into the Switch directly no matter what. So you actually, it looks like you have a cover. Yeah, so if you look at this, you have a lens cover, which is kind of cool. So in case you don't want someone creeping on you, you have your own little privacy. Not gonna lie, that feels a little weird, but it works pretty well. And then it's just Type-C right underneath on that side. And other than that, this is like a piece of metal right here. Feels like metal. And then it does look like it articulates a little bit. So if you want to, you can go ahead and tilt it up, or you can tilt it down. So, but that's it. No height adjustment on this guy. The size that it is the size that it is. So if it's not tall enough, you then have to basically just put some books on it. Oh well. I have seen some other USB ones actually that are just straight up like little USBs that stick out of the console, which are kind of cool. I might try and get my hands on one of those instead. But yeah, I want to check this out. So it is kind of neat because they do have the ability to rope this into games. Do I think it's going to be a major part of the Switch 2? I don't think it's going to be a major part, but I do think it is kind of cool to kind of like have that social interaction of gaming and stuff, but be able to see someone while you're doing it. So pretty sick. I think this retails about 50 bucks if I'm not mistaken. There are some other ones, third-party ones by like Hiroki or whatever that actually has like this cool plant style to it, and it's the USB one that plugs right into the top. So, but kind of sick. Definitely going to try and mess around with that. All right, looks like the console is done, so let's go ahead and bring it back over and take a first look at it. Would have gone hard during quarantine. Oh, dude, for sure. It would have been nuts. Absolutely nuts if that was the case. All right, let me take the cables, put those over here. All right, so now it says themes and color sources. Focus. All right, there we go. So it says themes, color sources, systems will be carried over. Setup complete. Go home. Hey. Oh, there's like cute music playing when you first turned on. That's sick. All right, so it looks like everything's downloading. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I love the way that the bottom looks. You still have that like sound, that little like ting 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 ting. So that's pretty cool. Looks beautiful, by the way. I absolutely love the way the system layout looks. It looks a lot more clean, looks more updated. I actually like the user interface. There is a lot of games I gotta download. A lot of games. Including, I gotta make sure I do my download for Mario Kart World, which I'll be doing, which is gonna be sick. So download code, in case you do buy the bundle, it is a download code. But honestly, Mario Kart's one of those games where I always want it with me no matter what. So I actually wish I kind of bought it digitally for my Switch, my original Switch. But now I got it digital for this, so. But there we go. I mean, that's pretty much it. That is the unboxing and the experience and a couple of new things about it. I mean, again, I'll kind of just show you guys the difference between the Switch now that we have the light you know, that on. But there you go. Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna turn this light off real quick, see if we can notice a bit of a difference here. But yo, look at how vivid those colors are, how beautiful that screen is. I know it's not an OLED screen, but it's still like, it almost looks like an OLED to me. Like the deep blacks that it's able to give off. It's a gorgeous looking, like, it's a gorgeous looking console. All right. And then that. Like, I think I'm at full brightness on this, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh, wait, no, let me go. Okay, let me go full brightness. All right, so full brightness there. Let me see if that's the same thing. Full brightness. Okay, so I got full brightness and full brightness right now. Ooh. So I got full brightness on both. Yeah, look at it. Like the original Switch looks so washed out on the brightness. But this looks so good. Like the black levels are much better. The reds are very crisp. Again, it gives me almost like an OLED type vibe. Like, I'm sure they're going to come out with an OLED edition of it. Like, that would just make a lot of sense. But still, this looks incredible. Like, to the eye is amazing. The only thing that's weird about the console is like, I don't know why I did that or what happened, but something just feels weird about that. Like this. Like this feels really solid. This to me almost feels like there's just something like, I don't know. I don't know. It just sounds weird to me. Like, I'm not hitting it hard. I'm just lightly tapping it. I am using my nail, though. I don't know. Yeah, I am. No! If it's out of focus, it is what it is. It's mostly going to be on the console. Yeah, there you go. That is the unboxing, and that is basically the first look at it. I mean, honestly, to me, just off the rip, I think they added a lot of differences to the actual console and the controller, and I feel like some people didn't call some of that stuff out. I mean, obviously, they only got limited time with their hands, but either way, it's actually pretty awesome. Like, I do like it a lot. It feels much better. I would almost imagine this reminds me of like a slim Steam Deck or something like that. So I'm actually really stoked to try this out. I'm definitely going to start downloading Mario Kart as well and do like kind of a review on that. So make sure you guys follow the channel. I'm going to be doing some more stuff around this, whether it's like accessories, reviews, and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching this unboxing with me. I appreciate it. Also, so stoked to have a Switch 2 on launch. First console I got as a creator. That like I'm a full-time creator that can actually make content like this on it. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, come through if you guys want to get whooped in Mario Kart. I'll be here all the time. Like I said, maybe Sundays will bring it back. I don't know. Join the Discord. Find out what I'm doing Mario Kart. But we're definitely doing Mario Kart way more often now, so you guys can catch these shells. All right. See you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Bam. There we go. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and end my recording. Whoop. Yeah, you like it? All right, you guys are gonna lose me for a second, so I'm sorry. All right, I apologize. All right. I almost wanted to record another video too. All right, that's done. There we go. Perfect. Thank you guys. All right, sorry about that. I know I was like, hey, I can't really talk much, but appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that live. I don't know. Also, yeah, let me get this downloading like ASAP, because I do want to try and play it. Yeah, you thought it was cool? Hell yeah. Actually, I don't if I ruin that, I would be so upset. Let me see. All right, there we go. Game share, dude, that's so sick. Game chat. Okay, yeah, so the C is for game chat. All right. Virtual game cards. All right, let me go to the Switch online real quick and get this downloading. Edit while Mario Kart's downloading. Perfect timing. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, I'm literally just going to edit that like ASAP. So I'm going to get the Mario Kart going. I'm going to download. No active membership. What? Manage account settings. Oh, maybe. How busy was the store? There was a lot of people. There is a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. Let me try the QR code. Yeah, there's a lot of people. So my buddy and I showed up probably like 40 or 50th in line, but I mean, there was a lot of I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of consoles that they had, but also a lot of people that showed up. Some people were there just to pick up their pre-orders like right at midnight. Some people were there because they wanted to pick some up. And luckily, like they were able, like they actually had a good amount to sell, which was good. Pre-order line of mine was huge, easily 100 in the line. Let me see, to attempt to buy without pre-order. Really, dude, that's insane. Switch Online, no membership. Ah, okay. Online expansion plus. $50 for 12 months. It's what? 82, so we saved 10. I'm just gonna do the 50. Say fuck it. Actually, yeah. $10 for each of us. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, you know, because my roommate, but like, I don't know if he actually, because if he renewed his already, then I'm going to be screwed and I'm going to be stuck with an $80 plan for nothing. So I just want to make sure that, yeah, I'm just going to go with the $50 one. Because I did have someone on mine, but they're no longer on it, brother. No longer on it. Wait, Matsu, are you editing yours right now or no? Go wake him up. Nah, he's already miserable as it is. The fact that he had to like, it was taking a while for us to get through the store. So like to get into the store. PayPal. Yeah. Yo, this is long. Yo, Drixus, what up, baby? Dude. You guys are coming through huge. I saw the package. I was like, God damn. There's an error using PayPal. Please try again. This error code. Yo, if I have to, I will literally. Oh wait, no, close. Let me try one more time. Continue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, I'm pumped. Honestly, I was even bragging. Like, I wasn't bragging, but I was like, I don't know. I was talking to my friend. I'm like, dude, I'm so pumped to try out their studio. So the fact that like you can share 4 audio chains and do all this other stuff. I'm like, this is literally like going to be the best thing for a dual PC setup. Like, there's nothing is even close to comparing to it. I should remember my sign in next time so I don't have to sign in every single time. Payment method. Is there a way to change that? So yeah, right now I'm just doing I just basically did a video on the Switch 2 unboxing and a couple of accessories. All right, you know what? That's fine. I'm just going to go. I'll sign up for it on the thing. How do I download my game? Hold up. All right, let me go through the eShop. Probably that. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to get Mario Kart 2 downloading. I'm going to then just edit this video as fast as I possibly can. Make a quick little thumbnail for it. And then we're going to play a little bit of Mario Kart. And then I'm going to be super fucking tired tomorrow. So how are you doing, though? Are you getting a Switch 2 or no? Also, here, I'll turn up the music now. All right, enter code. Yo, why does my code have FCK in it? I thought Nintendo was PG, bro. Virtual game card added? About virtual game card. Some digital LMC download content include virtual game card when purchased. Okay. successfully loaded. All right. Mario Kart World is downloading. Let's go ahead and get all of our content sorted. I figured to get the whole launch night video out and later this week, I'm gonna do like a testing with capture card and other gear. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good idea too. Yeah, I think I know some people that might wait till tomorrow to do like the to release it, but I'm just gonna do an unboxing and all that stuff like tonight and just get that out, you know. I was like, you know what, that was my original idea, that's what I was gonna do, so fuck it, that's what I'm doing. That's because my buddy was like, oh, it might be better to wait till morning, and I'm like, well, I don't know, man, because like once I put it out, maybe people are gonna be waking up early in the morning, going to work and being like, is this Switch 2 worth it, like should we do this or whatever, blah blah blah, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, I get where he's coming from, but also I'm like, you know what, I think there's gonna be people to capitalize on, or some interest to capitalize on in the morning. Dude, I literally, my room is so messy, dude. You guys can't tell, my room is like disgusting. Wait, Drixus, I have a question for you. You're probably gonna hate my question, but I have one. Also, dude, I didn't know about the headphone on the bottom of this. That's huge. Like, I know that everyone's like, oh, who cares or whatever. Like, not everyone's gonna want to use that. But I think if you're like a parent or if you're a kid trying to like keep quiet, like you can use the TV and still listen to everything with your headphones in. Like, that is so sick. That's such a huge upgrade in my opinion. That's dope. All right, get this down. All right, 1 SD card, 2 SD card. All right, where's my SD card reader? All right, I'll be right back. I don't know where that thing is. Our room is so messy. Oh my god. Brother, where is it? This is why I like trying to keep my room nice. crazy. Can't wait. Yeah. Oh, bro. All right. All right, hold up. Can't find my damn SD card reader. So annoying too, because I feel like I saw it earlier today. You guys ever have that happen? Where I literally was like, bro, this, like, I know where this is. Like, I saw this. Get her mount. Let me see. Tiny tripod isn't cutting anymore. What are you trying to mount it to? Like your desk? So dumb, dude. Where the hell did that thing go? Hang on, I gotta transfer all my files over. My room is so messy, and I'm just so annoyed right now. Because I also feel like the moment I stop looking for it is the moment I'm going to find it. But is it like something that's on your desk? Hey, she is live. Tiny desk tripod. Got you. Yeah, I just use the Elgato Master Mount. That's a great one. Something I'm also tempted to do is like get like a almost like a light stand and then have like a strong arm coming off of that is also a cool idea too. But yeah, dude, Master Mount's the way to go. I use the Master Mount S because I feel like it's small enough for that. All right, let me see. 2025. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize my files. 17 Nintendo Switch content. And then 18 Sony monitor M10S. Where's this? FX3. Not that one. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see. One of those monopods with the tiny feet. Possibly fit on the ledge. Let me see. On the window. I mean, the only thing with that, though, that would freak me out is, like, if it's really, like, if it's, like, a monopod, the chance, like, if it falls over, or the chance of it falling over, you know what I mean? Like, that would freak me out. Personally. So I'd want something that's, like, sturdy. You can also get, like, magic clamps, too. Or, like, the clamps. Oh, yeah, like, clamps or whatever. Let me see. Let me just do dump in here. Let's put one there too. I definitely find a way to secure it. Let me see. Camera's too expensive, right? That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, I if one of my cameras broke, I'd be so sad. I love my cameras. Currently, I hate my room.
Better cut about my way. This is start of a new day. Feel fresher than toothpaste. Singing out, this be the new thing. New swing set. I'ma go for the loop, man. I'm a fruit gone loopy. That's the Sammy the toucan. Screaming out, who cares? My soul bare. I'm done with the cold stare. My heart hang off the tip of my shoestring. Stay untied, that's usual. I'm not put together. Do better than you do. That's magic. I'm voodoo. You a doll playing dress up. But your getup is poo-poo. Okay, I'll fess up, I'm messed up, but that's true for you too. We stare at our messages, hoping for contact, like somebody, please take us out of this nonsense. The world end after every broadcast, and to save it seemed a tall task with no commitment, no cash, and a broke call.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it whenever I least expect it, dude. I just got this, so I'd probably crash out. Wait, what camera do you have? Oh, it's still transferring? Jesus.
Shot at your purpose. Poster talk for a man who probably needs his own service. Cause he's scared to death of how everyone think. Probably changed my whole look for a share on the feed. Too focused on the focus on screens. Just taking pictures of moments where I should actually be. Welcome to the age of distraction, where the follow count king. Where we lacking on queens. Where you follow someone because they follow someone who actually follows their dreams. Damn, I'm bitter as fuck. I should probably change, but I'm so stuck in my ways. Please show me.
I like this song.
This blue is sweet, well I truly see love like movie scenes. It's a doozy thing, answers on the way. Throw it all away, just to feel complete. Just for that wonderful ride. But it's never enough.
Baby, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. I ain't never feel full, not at all, not at all. Not at all, not at all.
Ooh, where's that wonderful ride? I can't get enough.
Gotta be in my goddamn room somewhere. Has to be, dude. Lucidity! Hi. Hello. Oh my God, dude. Lucidity's here. Bro, I'm going crazy right now. I literally am looking for something, and I know that I saw it earlier today. I just don't know where. And I'm fucking annoyed. Yeah, I love you too. How you doing? Sorry, we're just trying to make lots of content right now. I just got a Switch 2. So I just did the unboxing of that. I'm going to go edit that real quick, throw it up, and then, yeah. I want to hug Paula by the end. Are you going to TwitchCon? If you're going to TwitchCon, I'll probably be there. I'll be at PAX West. GCX, which is in Florida. I think that's pretty much it. So, how's everything going, by the way? How's it doing? I know we haven't really talked recently. But I hope everything's going really well. Do I have photos to transfer? DCIM. DCIM. Ah, yes. Let me just transfer all these just in case. Doing such a messy transfer, but I don't even care right now. I just want this stuff done. Man, where the fuck did I put that thing, dude? I'm sure we will. We'll cross paths. What are you up to? Look at this. I'm like streaming at your hours right now. Those degen hours. Also, I would hug you, but my hug camera is out of commission right now. Because my room is an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. This is such a wonky way to transfer everything, but I don't even care. All right, let's get that. Let's do this. Bam. But yeah, what are you up to? I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm also just like, dude, I can't focus on anything except for this thing. Bro, and of course I got not enough space. Man. Detectives be working against you tonight? It really fucking does, dude. It's kind of annoying. I gotta make sure I have like some stuff backed up so I can delete it. That's right. This is all stuff I probably could have just done before, but I just chose not to, so that's on me. All right. Bulbasaur down to what? Cyclone, right? Yeah. All right. So I can just delete January then. January, move to trash. Empty. Yup. Give me that fucking space back, bitch. Okay, now go back here. I gotta do a massive dump. That sounds so weird. I gotta draw. I gotta remove. I gotta do like a backup day. I said I gotta do a backup day, okay, dude. I gotta do a backup day. I gotta dump all my content into the right spots. All right. I'm fucking tired. I was up till 3 a.m. yesterday. I woke up at a reasonable time today. I unboxed my beautiful monitor. All right, give me a break. All right, guys, shut the fuck up and give me a break. It's my second stream. Dang, we're actually on YouTube. I can't be swearing like that. What's up, Boston? How you doing, dude? Sorry, I can't be swearing at you guys like that. All right, I'm actually gonna end my YouTube stream, I think, before I keep getting demonetized. I probably don't care, but. What am I doing up? Did you read the title? All right. YouTube, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. We're going to be live over on Twitch if you guys want to come chill and hang out. We're also going to be on Twitch, Twitter, Kick, probably TikTok at some point too. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Make sure you guys watch the video. More videos coming up about the Switch 2 on the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys.